Hey, Night Owl. Just trying to get a few other things together real quick. Then I'll turn the camera around. Hey, room. King Street, Starry Lock. Wow, we got everybody joining in here. All right, cool. Here we are. Dang, that's a big old ant. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. Let me go put this girl outside. Looking up. Try opening the shop door here. Stream looking good for everybody, or is it buffering? Because I've got my Roku over here on the television and is sort of jumping back and forth. Pretty good. Okay, yeah, King Street, I see your comments now. Yes, I do need a signal booster. Let's see. Hey, Tyler. Let's see here. All right. Give me about 3 minutes and I'll be right back. Stay here. Video's still live. Still good. Give me about, like I said, 3 minutes to run inside and I'll be right back. Of course, maybe if I raise my phone up a little bit. Sorry about the close up there. The extreme close up. All right. Nah, King Street, I took care of that before I hit the live button. No, actually, I just found the most appropriate use. Wow, I'm really short right now. Fire. Reposition again. Maybe I'll get a little bit better Wi-Fi signal. All right, it's showing a little bit better now. All right, hey Logmania. Let's see, just trying to read the comments here. Alright guys, so I really don't have a lot today, so this is going to be pretty short and sweet. The first thing I really want to talk about is to, let's see, yeah. First thing I want to talk about is sort of why I've not been uploading any new videos this past week with my new series. I've got that lot planned. I'm actually going to use the American 1200 series for the next few episodes of the Extreme Lock Sport. I think that's what I started calling it, Extreme Lock Sport. But I haven't filmed anything this week, haven't gotten anything uploaded. Hey Alpha Centauri. And the reason why is if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see I've been putting updates on there about my orange kitty cat, Bernoulli. Long story short, I don't know if you guys remember me saying last Saturday, I thought he may have done something to his eye because it had been kind of swollen. At first I thought it was sort of a still continuation of the sinus infection that he had from right before the move. That turned out to be wrong. This past Sunday, I was finally able to dig him out from under the bed and, corner him, look at it really well. And long story short, he has a completely ruptured cornea in his left eye. And I finally was able to get him to the vet yesterday. Veterinarians are not cheap at all, and so I had to wait till payday, which was yesterday. Got him there, and unfortunately they said there's no way, nothing left of the eye to save. So Bernoulli, my orange kitty, is going to be one-eyed kitty now, and he's already starting to adjust well. He's starting to come out. We got some antibiotics at the vet yesterday. Also got some eye drops to clear up the fluid, and also some pain medicine. Eventually that tissue will scar over in his eye, and it'll just kind of be just the patch of scar tissue. The best thing for him is to actually have the surgery to remove the eyeball or part of the eyeball, and they that surgery is going to be expensive. It's going to be about $800, so we're just going to save up for it, and in the meantime make him comfortable. He's responding well. Rune, I can see. They can do well. King Street. Hey, Bobby Keys. Haven't seen you on here before. Glad you're with us. Okay, cool. Yeah. Bobby Keys, we know you haven't lost interest. Trust me. But yeah, to finish up on Bernoulli, he's already adjusting well. I can just tell in the way he's behaving around the other cats. He's, learned to look around. He can still avoid me, outrun me, and he still fights everybody else off from the food whenever they get fed. So those are all very good signs. He's doing well again. Just before I started this video, I was actually able to pick him up and give him his little treatment of pain meds, eye drops, eye wash, blah blah blah. So we're gonna see how we do for the next couple weeks. See if it gives him any more trouble, and if it does, then definitely we'll have to go with the surgery. Or if there are any complications in the future, we'll have to do the surgery. So that is the reason why I've not been putting out any more videos this week. But the other reason, sort of secondary reason, was one that I talked about a lot last weekend, and that is it was hot. Oh my God, it was friggin' hot here. Let's see. Oh, Jason, split your cornea in 99. Ugh. Yeah. Unfortunately, Bernoulli, I posted some pictures on Twitter yesterday and day before, or yesterday sometime. Anyway, he's the orange kitty, and his eyes are this really cool gold, bright orange gold color. And this past Sunday, when I was able to look at his left eye and get it open and everything, it looked like a blueberry. Looked like a blueberry that had been on the bush just a little bit too long. And that's sort of what it looks like still. It's actually clearing up, but you can see where it's starting to scar up a little bit. But yeah, so he's okay though. He's doing all right. We just need to look at getting the surgery and everything if there are any more complications or anything in the future. So, but anyway, like I was saying, this past week, the other reason why, even though I had off all day Monday, I was worried about the kitty cat, and out here in the shop, it was up to almost 95, 96 degrees by 11 a.m. on Monday. I was planning on making videos Monday. It didn't happen. So I'm off all day tomorrow. This weekend is sort of the weekend where I get back to my regular schedule, which is Monday through Friday, and then Saturday mornings. Normally when Jason's starting his video, I'm getting ready to slide out of work by that time. It's normally a little bit after when I actually get on the road. That's why I don't really chat a whole lot in your videos, Jason, on Saturdays, because I'm trying to drive. Sometimes I will, but hey, Log Picking Scout, not a problem. I just gave an update on the kitty, so if you want to replay it, you can hear what's going on with him. In a couple words, he's doing okay for now. But anyway, so this week I'm going to, like I said, make videos on the American 1200 series, which, by the way, everybody here, before I talk about me, Log Picking Scout, she has posted her first several lock picking videos. I watched one of them last night. When I'm done with this video, I'm going to watch the others. But she does a great job picking some locks, and she actually has an old Slaymaker padlock. And I used to have a Slaymaker padlock, and I can't remember who I sent it to. I think I may have sent it to Jeff Moss. And I believe I got it picked open once. Seems like it, but I'm not for sure. But anyway, she does a great job picking open those locks. So please go over to her channel and check out her videos. So anyway, thanks, Jason. I appreciate you. Yes, I did set up a GoFundMe because I just, for the kitty cat, I set up a GoFundMe because all the first month's payments are, bills are coming in for the new house, so money's like even tighter than normal, and normally it's pretty tight. So, Jason put that link up there. I appreciate that, Jason. I wasn't going to push it in an advertisement because I'm one of those stubborn people that hates asking for help. But anyway, thank you for that. Let's see. All right, you guys are chatting there. But anyway, you guys saw my last series of videos with the Master number 3, kind of how I was wanting to pick that. I don't have a lot of differences. I obviously, since I'm broke, really, for lack of a better term, and I can't go out and buy any more, can't buy chain or do a lot of other stuff to get different types of, elaborate test venues. You can either leave it here in the comments or send it to me on Twitter or something. But if there's anything sort of different from what I did with the Master Lock number 3 that you'd like to see me do with the American Lock, please let me know, and I'll try to do the best I can. Or, you make a suggestion, I'll take it, and if I have to adapt it to what I have, I will. But, I want to, I'm doing this for the lock sport community. Hey, Brian. Appreciate you stopping by. All right, Night Out. It's actually on my Twitter, and Jason posted it in the comments. But when I get done with live, I'll send it to you. I appreciate that. I'll message it to you on Slack, on Slack chat. But anyway, so I want to do this, ways that you guys would like to think of this being used in the wild. How you'd like me to test it. I'll do it, and I'll make fun out of it too. I did have a lot of fun doing that last series of episodes where, I took the Master Lock number 3 outside, and, the roll-up door, Jason and Night Owl and all the other locksmiths, Rune, y'all know this, that picking with it in situ, in a situation where it would be in use is teetotally different from in here. And that's sort of what I'm wanting to show the lock sporters, especially newer lock sporters, because I have had a chance to have to pick in the wild, and just kind of want to explain that, show that. Tyler, Slack. Let's see, Rune, just a security pin should be enough to make it harder to pick. Yeah, Rune, actually I have a couple American 1100s, and I chose not to use those. I've not been doing a whole lot of picking here lately. The last 6 weeks or so, I've not just been sitting around picking in my spare time because I've been moving, buying a house. But let's see what some of your comments are. Brian, on the evidence room. I won't go there. It's pretty funny that you mentioned that, but I won't go there. Night Owl, it's on my Twitter. Yesterday I posted a picture of Bernoulli, and it was actually a sub-tweet of that original tweet. Let's see. Picking behind the fence was a lot of fun. Yeah, King Street. I actually like that. I want to, the little chain link fence gate that I have is actually by the laundry room of the house, and which is also where my Wi-Fi is. So I want to, let's see. All right, Bobby, we'll see ya. I'm glad that you're back in here. I'm glad that you stopped by. Appreciate it. 2 thumbs up. By the way, Bobby, I still use your 3D printed pinning trays. They sit right here on the desk. So, yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have fun with your grandson today. But let's see. But yeah, the little fence gate back here, I want to move that. I think I mentioned that in one video, but I want to move it from over there to back here behind the shop, where you saw me in that last video that I uploaded with the number 3. That's a great testing area. The only thing that I can't do back there is shoot them. So just don't ask me to shoot locks, and we'll be all right. We're gonna leave that to Bosnian Bill and lock picking lawyer. But yeah, if if you want to see it, I'm planning on doing it on the fence gate. This 1200. Plan on logging that on there in use. Also doing it again over here on the roll-up door. I might do it on the trailer hitch. I don't know. And we'll figure something else out. I've got a lot of fence and got a lot of stuff to do it on. So, but yeah, just let me know. See, just kind of reading the comments here. Yeah, Brian, don't want to compromise the chain of custody. Actually, I was asked to, a long time ago, asked sort of how we could do evidence drop-off lockers because our people who maintain evidence, the actual by God evidence locker safe, they're not normally in until about 9 in the morning, and they leave about 4 in the afternoon because they've been on the job for 35 years, so they've got the right to do that. So we have drop-off lockers, and we had talked about doing a master keyed system where that one person would have a master key to all the padlocks, but individual officers would have a key to only their padlock. Basically, you drop the paperwork in one person's box, put your evidence in with its own paperwork in a locker, lock it up with your key that only you have a copy of, and then in the morning, after you go home, after your night shift, then the evidence custodian could come, unlock that padlock, retrieve the evidence, and then put it in the vault. So that's sort of the system we discussed, and blah blah blah. Anyway, let's see here. All right, okay, thanks, Night Owl. I really appreciate that. I really do. Bobby, have a great one. Night Owl, the 1100s, again, I'm not testing the actual physical security, how they stand up to a sledgehammer or, lock-picking lawyer and Bossing and Bill. I love their series they've been doing with the shooting up the locks. I think that's something we've all wanted to do or try out one day. But the American, I think it was the 1100 they did, fell to just a 22 round. I think one round of 22 caliber. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. It's definitely just the picking and not even raking. I'm not going to rake or bypass any of them. Just single pin picking is all I'm wanting to do with this series. Let's see. Yeah, Lockmania, helpful lock pickers on in 25 minutes. Hopefully I'll be done by now. Let's see. Okay. King Street, 1100. Safety lockout. And actually at headquarters, we talked about using the 1100s because, they fit well. They're light enough weight. They can be color coded if needed. Blah blah blah. But it was in such an environment that we wouldn't have to worry. If somebody came in with a sledgehammer or a set of bolt cutters to cut off an 1100 from an evidence locker, we would have bigger problems to worry about. So, but anyway, see, yeah, Jason spinning padlocks in circles for hours on it. I wouldn't have the patience to do what they do in that video series. I'm not one of these target shooters where I'll stand there for 5 minutes zeroing in the sight on my pistol. No, I'm streetwise, I guess you could say. It just spins around and around. Jason, if I had some Pelican cases, I actually would do that. I might actually have... I gotta go digging. I might actually have something similar to that. I don't have an actual Pelican case, but I may. And I may try some of these out on that in the future. Let's see. Yeah. The 1100 pretty good for Pelican cases. Sorry, it's still warm out here. It is below 90 out here today, though. I'll be able to afford an actual cool air conditioner for the shop probably about late November when we're getting ready for our first snow. So, yeah. But anyway, that's kind of what my plan is for this. I'll probably start on that tomorrow because I got to mow grass this evening. I haven't mowed it in almost 2 weeks. Like I was saying earlier, I may need a goat if I don't mow it tonight, so I'm going to try to do that. But, okay, Night Owl, thanks. The 1100 with the single round of 9mm. Okay, it wasn't 22, it was 9mm, but yeah, just a single round took it right out. And eventually I'm going to work my way up to some of the bigger padlocks that I have, some of the, bigger brassier ones. And I just, as I can get other testing rigs set up, I will, and I'll test them on that, just for the picking. But I think out of the last ones, the roll-up door out here was pretty definitive. I mean, and I wasn't acting in that. I don't want anybody to think that, I was trying to struggle with that. And, sorry, I had to shut the door to the shop. I saw a big old hornet flying around outside. That's what happens when you move closer to Charlotte. We got the hive, Charlotte Hornets. Yeah. Still haven't figured out if there's a wasp nest in the other room at the shop yet. Monday I was out here trying to do some stuff, and I actually did do some organizing, but it got too hot. And I think there were some wasps over there. So anyway, let's see. Sorry, my hand's up there, just looking at the alright. ABIS 88 plus. I believe PL. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Alright, Jason said something. Alright. But anyway, yeah, that's what I got planned for this coming week. Still got a few challenge locks that I need to pick through because I picked them off camera several times, and I just never made a video of them. But eventually one day, I do want to get some actual door locks, like deadbolt cylinders, key and knob, key and lever cylinders, and put some picking tests into that. Both here, I know I can do it on the shop door until I get an actual door to come inside the shop, or make a door simulator. I've got some wood around here that the previous owner left. I think I've got some 2x4 and some like deck planking. I'm not sure what the actual measurements are on it, but anyway, that's kind of like what Night Owl was showing last week. His little displays that can mount on there. I'd like to do one of those at least, but the rest of them I'm gonna do on the actual doors. And I've got 2 back doors, so I can set one of them up as a testing rig if needed. Anyhow, so yeah, that's about it. It's been my week. So we're supposed to have a lot cooler temperatures the next few days, and like today it only got up to about 85, I think. It's probably about 85 or so outside. Of course, inside the shop here it's a little bit warmer, and inside the house with the central area it's a lot cooler. But this whole week's supposed to be mild. We broke a record for this time of year with the most consecutive days above 90, I believe. Fortunately, the only rain and storms that we had were yesterday evening, yesterday afternoon. There were a couple tornadoes east of here and north of here, actually closer to where I used to live, where I moved from. So, but anyway, so yeah, that's about it. I appreciate everybody coming by here. Also, please, if there's something you want me to go over in a live video or a separate video from the little series I'm doing, something you want to see me do, just shoot it to me on Twitter, leave it in the comments here. But anyway, I'm going to get off here, go ahead and start winding it up. Night Owl, I appreciate you retweeting that GoFundMe. I think I've seen a few alerts pop up on my phone while I've been doing this. Lockmania, appreciate that for the thumbs up. Yes, give it a thumbs up. The more the more subscribers I can get in, then the easier it'll be for me to do these live streams, because I really hate this app that I'm using. I'm using the what is it? It wasn't the first one that I ever started using. It was the, what is it, SLS? Jason, is that what you were trying to use, or what you do use? Can't remember the name of it, and I don't want to close out of the app while I'm doing this. Might never get it back. But yeah, it works, but the bad thing is that it drains the battery really quickly, and with this sort of wonky internet connection, which my best friend is actually an IT person, and he's promised to scrounge up some sort of super duper Wi-Fi so that I can have internet out here and in the house. Which, funny story, by the way, with the Wi-Fi and the internet, while I'm wrapping up here. So a month ago, when I'm getting ready to move into the house here, I called Spectrum, which was my cable internet provider at the old place, and they service this place as well. And OBS for streaming, that's what it is. The Streamlabs is related to OBS. It's their iOS app that you can stream from directly. That's what it is, Jason. So anyway, called, the day before I moved the kitty cats and the bed into the new house, and told them to move the internet here, and they said not a problem. Won't even have to send out a technician, because the former residents, they also had Spectrum internet, blah blah blah. Okay, great. Didn't think anything else of it. Plugged up the modem and the Wi-Fi and all that good stuff. The house hates Wi-Fi. It sort of eats the signal based on where the incoming cable internet connection is versus the rest of the house. Long story short, my Wi-Fi works better out here in the shop than it does inside. So anyway, yesterday is, coming up on the end of the month. I'm paying bills and paying more bills, and I figured, well, I need to pay the internet bill. It's about time for it to be due. I go to log into my Spectrum account, and it says, there's a problem with your login, problem with your account, call customer service. So I called customer service, and after 25 minutes and 3 different representatives, which 20 of those minutes were on hold, 5 minutes was with the 3 different reps. Come to find out, they transferred my service in the system from the old place to the new place, and then promptly canceled my account. But I still had internet here with no real issues. So when the final representative I talked to told me that, I said, so basically I should have just kept my mouth shut, huh? And he busted out laughing and said, yeah. He said, I'm surprised that you have internet service. So anyway, apparently no good deed goes unpunished, because I was trying to do the right thing and pay my bill like you should. and apparently they had no record of me getting internet, but they were giving it to me anyway. So, oh well. Let's see here. Hang on, I'm gonna go back through the comments real quick. Okay. Yeah, Jason, there's not gonna be anything else purchased or no new additions. I've got enough. I can do my videos the way I want to. Just have to rearrange them, be creative with what I have. I didn't grow up with a whole lot of money. I've never been rich, so kind of used to doing that. So yeah, nothing will be really done until Bernoulli is fixed up and doing better. Night Owl, yeah, second access point wired up. Yeah, actually the former owner, he ran Ethernet from the laundry room, which is where the incoming cable internet point is. He ran Ethernet cable underground all the way out here to the shop, and it's actually a connector on the wall right over there, next to the door going into the other room. And then like I was saying, my best friend, he's got some equipment somewhere, and he knows the issues with networking. He works on next generation 911 networks, if that tells you anything. So anyway, we've got a plan for it. Not gonna worry about it though till Kitty's better. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, Jason. Yeah, weird lump on his side. That's not fun. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, Rune. Fur babies always come first. That is absolutely right. I explained to my fiance that. I said, honey, I love you, but you'll be outside sleeping if that means I can provide for the kitties. They come first. I might have gotten slapped or yelled at for that, but we understood. Okay, that's cool, Night Owl. Anyway, alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up so I can get a refill on my drink, maybe do a little bit of something productive around here, maybe at least mow the front yard or something, I don't know. But anyway, I appreciate everybody tuning in, appreciate all y'all's support, and I will be coming out with more videos this week. I may break it down into like 5 videos if I can record that much tomorrow, and then just release one, Monday through Friday. I don't know. It depends on what I get done tomorrow. So yeah, Night Owl, he does know his stuff very well. When he was a teenager in the late 80s, early 90s, he was very much involved with the Boy Scouts, and his tent not only had, at Boy Scout camp, his tent not only had electricity and lighting, but he also had internet connection out there. And he had a network set up back to his home computer at his house. So he's been doing it a little while. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get on out of here. Thank you, Logmania. Yeah, Helpful Log Pickers coming on next. So slide over there. And yeah, Tyler and Night Owl, thank you, Brian. Let's see, Rune, appreciate it. King Street. Yeah, you can only do what you can do. And I will take care of the kitty and take care of everything else first. So anyway, guys, hope you have a great weekend, guys and gals, because Lockpicking's gal was here. She might still be here, or she might have said bye just a second ago. I saw her comment, but anyway, all right, Starry Lock, appreciate it all, and anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. Y'all have a great weekend, and I will see you hopefully come Monday. So we'll see you. Be safe, stay out of trouble.